Hi everyone. Have you ever met someone who always seems calm, organized, and somehow gets more done than everybody else? They never seem rushed. Their work is always on time, and they always know exactly what they're doing next. It might seem like they're just naturally productive, but the truth is, highly organized people follow specific habits that make productivity easier. In this video, we're going to break down 5 productivity habits that highly organized people use every single day and how you can start using them too using LemTask. The first habit is that they plan their day before it starts. I do that by going into LemTask and I immediately start with going to my habits. Yeah, I've set up three for myself. I like to meditate, exercise, and plan my day. Adding a new habit is easy. Click at Add New Habit, enter the description, and once you've pressed enter, it comes down there. You can customize your habit by assigning a day of the week that it needs to be done, a specific time, and a specific color. So once that is done, I like to go to upcoming. So highly organized people don't start the day by reacting to emails or messages. They actually start with a clear plan. At the end of each day or at the beginning in the morning, they take a few minutes to decide exactly what needs to be done. This removes a huge amount of decision making, and instead of constantly wondering what to do next, they simply follow their plan. Even just 5 minutes of planning can make your entire day more focused. So, the second habit is they prioritize what actually matters. Being organized doesn't mean you have to do more tasks, it means doing the right tasks first. I like to do that by assigning a priority to my tasks. In LemTask, you do that by clicking on a priority and you cycle through high, medium, and low, or none. Once I've reviewed all my upcoming tasks for tomorrow and assigned them with priorities, I can go to schedule. Now, when I'm in schedule, all I need to do is take a schedule and I can drag it into a specific time block. Another way of doing that is by going down to time blocking. Once I've clicked on time blocking, I can look at my tasks and schedule them at different times of the day. This gives my day structure. And now my plan is starting to come into focus. So instead of treating every task equally, they identified what most important tasks are and they do them first. It's also quite important to note that if every task is important, then none of them are. So the priorities, use them sparingly. Choose about 3, maybe 4 highly important tasks and make sure that they get done first. This habit alone can dramatically improve how productive your day feels. The third habit is that they keep everything in one system. One major mistake people make is managing tasks across too many places. Some are on emails, others are on notes, and some are written down on a piece of paper that you put somewhere. This creates confusion and things inevitably get forgotten. Highly organized people avoid this by keeping everything in one system. Every task, reminder, and project lives in the same place, and that creates clarity. Instead of searching for information, they always know exactly where to look. Nice thing about LemTask is when we go to settings, then I select apps, I've got my integrations, templates, and Google Calendar sync. I can sync to different emails, Slack, API access. I can get task templates. And like I said, I can sync up my Google Calendar. Another nice feature of LemTask is the notes. This is a place where I can just jot down all of my notes, and if I want, I can convert them into tasks. Therefore, everything that I'm thinking of doing, I can just dump into this one place and organize them here. Therefore, ensuring that I don't forget about anything. The next habit is that people work in focused blocks. With LemTask, that's quite easy. What I like to do is I go to the Pomodoro Timer. So, highly organized people protect their focus. Instead of constantly switching between tasks, they work in dedicated blocks of time. During these blocks, they work on one specific task without distractions. So, no notifications, no checking emails, and no multitasking. This allows them to complete important work faster and with better quality. Even just one or two of these focused work sessions in a day can dramatically increase your productivity. And the fifth habit is they review and they reset every single day. I like to go to today. I review. I've got no tasks left for today. I can look at my completed tasks and see I've had a pretty productive day. So at the end of my day, I take a few minutes to check what was completed, what still needs to be done, and what should be prioritized for tomorrow. This simple habit prevents tasks from slipping through the cracks. It also creates a sense of closure for the day. So instead of carrying unfinished work in my mind, you know exactly where things stand. And you start your next day already prepared. When you combine all these habits with the right system, staying organized becomes much easier. LemTask helps you add and keep your tasks, workflows, and priorities all in one place. Instead of juggling multiple apps or scattered notes, you can organize everything in a clear structure that tracks what needs to happen next. This makes planning your day, prioritizing tasks, and reviewing your progress much simpler. If you want to see how it works, you can check it out at lemtask.com. So, in conclusion, being highly organized isn't about working harder, it's about building habits that make your productivity easier. So, remember these five habits: plan your day before it starts, prioritize your tasks, keep everything in one system, work in focused blocks, and review and reset every single day. Small habits like these can completely change how you work and how your work is accomplished. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos on productivity, business, and smarter workflows. Or check out LemTask at lemtask.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.